they'll do whatever you want. So for me, I like the cat girls, the maid outfits and shit, which was something I wanted to do from my childhood, and I got to relive my fantasies. So at a young age, I've always been interested in Japanese culture, the anime, the hentai. So it's not a big surprise when I tell you that I love Japanese women. So that's what I'll be discussing in today's video. I'm going to be talking about my relationship with a Japanese girl. I forgot how long it's been. I think it's about 9-10 months now. And yeah, so let's get straight into the video. This is Joshua Tchaikovsky from Gamify Life. I discuss my current life happenings and situations I'm in. So if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Let's go. So the first thing I want to discuss is the fact that all Japanese girls are different. I had the perception before I got into the relationship that all Japanese girls are feminine and they're all loving and they all wear the maid outfit and they're just amazing girls and they're all the same. And that's really a massive stereotype that your mind has to break. I know it sounds cringe and it's obvious that all girls are different, but because I was watching anime and whatever dating advice, I was always listening to dating advice, and most of it was garbage, honestly. When it comes to dating advice, most of it say like be masculine and be dominant, and I definitely agree, but you need to be the best of both worlds. You need to be able to love a girl with all your heart without being insecure. It's not masculine if you can't love a girl without feeling insecure. Some of them can be more on the feminine side, like the classic stereotype where they're just acting all shy and they talk like this the whole time with their fingers over their mouth, whatever. And then some, my friend's own girlfriend, his girlfriend is stronger than him. It's a Japanese girl, right? And that girl is way stronger than him, way more able to take control of the relationship. And you know, she won't let him sit, like she won't sit on his lap or whatever. They won't touch in public, and that's because she has more stronger controlling personality. And that's not really, people would think that's rare in Japanese culture, but I think it's starting to become more prevalent, simply because that, you know, girls now, especially even in Japanese culture, can fend for themselves. They can get their own jobs. They feel like they're empowered because they listen to all this shit that, like, you know, girls are the best and everything like that. And that's fine. But for some people, maybe you like the more cutesy girls, you know. Well, you can also find them as well. There's plenty of the cutesy girls. My current one, the one I have, it's really cutesy, really shy, really feminine, things like that. And that's my type. So yeah, it's good to keep in mind that all Japanese girls, they're all vastly different with their own set of personalities, fears, likes, wants. Maybe they like touch in relationships, maybe they don't like touch in relationships, maybe they like words of affirmations, like compliments and things like that. Maybe they don't. Maybe they like gifts, maybe they don't. My girlfriend doesn't really like gifts. So what I actually did was I did a love language test, which is like like physical intimacy, words of affirmation, gifting gifts, if they like that or not. And she scored the highest on physical intimacy. So that's cool, because that's my love language as well. So you just gotta figure out, you know, what your Japanese girl likes. Now, how Japanese girls act at the beginning of the relationship. So now, once again, this can vary, but for me, I'll tell you my experience. They play really hard to get. Like, I felt like they didn't like me. Like, I felt insecure in a way because I thought I was handsome and, you know, that they like me. The friends around them would say I'm handsome and everything, but she would never say I'm handsome. At the beginning, she wouldn't. She would kind of like play hard to get. Like, she knows I'm a playboy or something. She knows that I'm trying to get her, so she's gonna just like take it easy, like not pursue me. She would say yes, so she'd give me like little hints while I was pursuing her. I would, like, you know, like ask her out on a date, like a first date or something. I'm like, yo, we should go to this thing together. And then she would always say yes, like, yep, okay, sounds good, I'll go there. But then when she's there, she'd she will have conversations and she will initiate talking, but she'll never go like, I like you and you're so hot and I want to go to your place and you're so sexy. Nothing, bro. Nothing like this. Now, this can vary with a bunch of different Japanese girls, but my one definitely played it hard at the beginning, to the point where it didn't look like she was interested in me at all. But then, about like, once it was boyfriend girlfriend, and then I showed her love, like I was less insecure to show love, then boom, it's like she's fucking lovey-dovey, she's all my shit, she wants to do anything with me, she wants to hang out with me all the time, she misses me, she's sending me messages and things like that. So I would suggest that pursue them. Okay, make sure you look good, make sure you're confident, not even a looking good part, make sure you're just confident, you're able to talk, show that you're interested in Japanese culture, things like that, and that's going to go a long way. And just pursue them a little bit, find the one you like, maybe it's your type or something like that physically, and just pursue that one and see what happens. See if are they really pushing you away, or they kind of just like doing a tsundere, like like, I don't like you, but actually please keep on going out with me. Like, you're just gonna have to work that on your own. But I would definitely suggest pursue the person you like. Of course, there's also some cases where the Japanese girl would pursue you and like ask you out because she likes you, but sometimes they're just really shy and you're gonna have to pursue them first. So that's how it was in my case. But afterwards, they're really lovey-dovey, almost to the point I feel like a bit like, oh, this is a lot, like shit, like this is a bit too much for me. So, but they will fulfill all your needs when it comes to intimacy, love, all those things. Once you get them, once you show that you're loving, you need to make sure they're almost like a mirror a little bit. At least my one, you got to show them love, and they'll just give you back more love. They'll just like, okay, here's more love. Oh my god, he loves me. Okay, I'm gonna give him my love now. Okay, next point. Embrace the language, embrace the culture. Okay, these girls, like any girls, if I'm dating a girl from Indonesia, America, whatever, you want to embrace their culture because it makes them feel at home. You don't want to ever like make fun of their culture. You can kind of do it like in a funny way, but it's best to respect the culture. And it's perfect. You probably are a weeb. If you're watching this, you're probably interested in something about Japan, so definitely learn the language, say some little bit of words, learn the basics. For me, I actually studied a class in university for Japanese, so I was able to speak a little bit, like just casually, like the usual, like I love yous and like, oh, where are you going, on where are you right now, where should we go, things like that. And they feel at home, they feel like, okay, he's gonna learn Japanese, and I feel at home. A big thing with Japanese girls is that they don't want somebody who doesn't speak Japanese. If they're interested in foreigners, if the Japanese girl is interested in foreigners, then she'll be, more okay with you not speaking any Japanese at all. But it's just good to learn some, so at least they feel like, oh, he will speak Japanese, like I can have a proper conversation sometimes, And for me, I'm not Japanese at all. I might look Asian, Japanese, whatever, but I'm half Filipino, half Macedonian, so I'm white and Asian. And it just turns out that they're really interested in me for whatever reason. Maybe because I pursued them. And also I had a motorcycle at the time, so I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to quickly grasp through this topic. In bed, they will do anything you want. If you get the right one, they start off really shy, okay? So it could really depend on the Japanese girl. Maybe they're just fucking crazy and they're so experienced and they're used to it. But my one was definitely like the do nothing in bed and like doesn't say anything like that. But then slowly they get used to it. You gotta make them like it first, and then they will relax into it, and then they'll do whatever you want. So for me, I like the cat girls, the maid outfits and shit, which was something I wanted to do from my childhood. It's cringe. You can say it's cringe or whatever. It's like hentai bullshit. But that was my interest. It's always been my interest because I watched that shit as a kid. and I got to relive my fantasies. So yeah, take care of them, they'll take care of you. They will kind of copy your style. So if you're more talkative and you're saying like you're pretty, then they will call you handsome while you're in bed, and you know, sexy, whatever. So yeah, they will kind of become like you if you take care of them. Finally, Japanese versus Australian girls, or like Western girls. It really, I gotta stress this enough, like, whatever Japanese girl you get could be feminine or masculine, or more controlling or less controlling, more submissive, more dominant. It really depends on your own personality. If you're more a controlling and stronger personality guy, naturally you will attract a more feminine, easygoing, submissive girl. That's how I am in my case, and that's what I got. But my friend, he was more on the feminine side, and he has a more higher voice, and he likes playing video games the whole day, so he got a more masculine, more stronger, more girl who knows what she's going to do with her life, things like that. And it's perfect because you get exactly what you need. What your current personality, you get exactly what you need in the other girl. So how do they compare with Western girls? It's really hard to say because I do have a little bit of experience, but not that much experience in this area. So I think it really depends on your own personality. So if you guys are interested in more videos about Japanese girls or Japanese culture, definitely let me know by liking the video and commenting what's your experience, or what's your fantasy, or what do you want. And yeah, so Japanese girls are pretty cool. Just make sure that you're in the right place to take care of them. So yeah, stay strong.